Previously on Abandoned and Forgotten Places. Okay, chipmunk mode, here we go. And stop. What do we have here? Yeah, that's safe. Okay, let's look down there. All right, guys, here we are. Made it almost to the top. This. Okay, let's go look up here first. Now, as I'm walking around here, I am seeing all kinds of tracks from sheep. Yeah, they're up in here. I'm just gonna pan across this room. Look at all the pillars. We're gonna go examine one of those pillars here in just a little bit as we get closer to them. I'm gonna see if we can't find a good example of the ore that they were mining, because oftentimes those pillars, they had to be left behind for structural integrity, which meant that they left behind some of the ore. All right, off to my right, back outside. Okay, continuing on this way. What do we have up in here? And this pretty much bypasses those giant ballrooms. Off to my left, that goes back into the ballrooms. That's what the miners called those big open spaces were ballrooms. But we've got a drift that goes off to the right here. Let's explore that first. Okay, it comes up here to what was an ore pass. It goes up there and stops. Looking up, is it an ore pass or a raise? It's a raise. That's all it is. Yeah, they were mining that out. Yeah. That's a raise. And raises were often the most dangerous things to make in a mine, because you're going from bottom up, and as you're drilling and blasting, all that stuff is falling down on you. And sometimes you could have a big piece come down. They call that a slab, and you could accidentally get slabbed and crushed. All right, looking around here. Little thing going off that direction. What was that? Aha. Ore pass. Right there. Down to the primary haulage level. Think of the dust that created. Now, if you got, how many have we seen so far? 5, 6 or more? Yep. Okay. Nothing really off this direction. Just a bunch of big timbers that they were using for bracing. I'm not going to crawl underneath that rock. I see that it's very cracked. I don't like the looks of the geology of it. I'm really surprised by all of the footprints of mountain sheep that are up in here, but I guess, this is their domain. Be a nice place to come if it's raining outside, wouldn't it? What's this? Oh, nothing there. Yeah. Okay, let's get down here. Do we have something going off this direction? Now I know right about now you guys are probably kind of lost. I want you to think of this working space up here as a circle. And right now if it was north, south, east, west, we're working the, probably the northern to the northwesternmost portion of this mine. Yeah, another ore pass. That would have went right down where we looked at earlier. Okay, turning around. Hey, do we have something coming from up? No, that was just a raise. All right, turning around here. Got a ladder here. I want to look up there real quick. Yeah, look at that. Now, if they would have kept on going, they would have popped right out of the top of the mountain, and they can't be but 20, 30 feet. And they would have come clean out of the mountain right there. I see some big shiny crystals up there. That's kind of neat. Oh, there's a nice shot of the lead. Look at that gray running through there. That's your lead. Of course, it might be a tiny little bit of silver in there, but I wouldn't hold your breath. No, not at this mine. Okay, we're working back into the ballrooms again. My light just cast a shadow and it moved. Kind of startled me there for a second. Just for a moment. There we go. All right, now we're getting back into the giant area. Yeah, look down here. Yep, probably, who knows, maybe some winter kill. There's a horn right here. Show you, he's just a little guy. Yeah, little mountain sheep. Right there. Okay. Now, as I'm walking through this, I'm being very careful. I'm looking all over the place because one of these ore passes could be just kind of covered with a little bit of rock. And you could go for a Willy Wonka's wild ride down to the main haulage level. We wouldn't want that. All right. There's the shaft Frank and I popped out of. It's good to be here and revisiting it once more. Except, we did not pop out at this location. No wait, no, I take that back. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, this is where we came up and out of, right here. Now take a look up. We're gonna go outside. I'm gonna show you guys where this comes up and out, right there. But we still got more to explore in here. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, to all my new subscribers who didn't see that old video, you're probably really enjoying this one. Now, don't give me a hard time if you guys go back and watch that old one and laugh at my editing skills. Yeah, I still had the training wheels on back then. Yeah, training wheels, the little furly things on the end of your handlebars, all that. All right, as promised, let's take a good look here at one of these pillars. Oh yeah, there it is. I mean, it's easily recognizable. Right there, I'm gonna point it out to you. Come on, Mr. Laser. There's the vein right there. Now, it's not like a our big fat chunky one, like you would expect out of a quartz vein. It's pretty mixed in through there. Yep. But you can see all that gray, and that's exactly what they were mining. Now, just because you don't see a definable vein doesn't mean that that whole pillar right there doesn't have values, okay? That whole thing is going to be just loaded with everything that they were mining here, okay? It's just really dispersed, that's all. Another ore pass. Oh boy, yeah. I'm not getting to the edge on that one. No, that's a sarlacc pit right there. Okay, continuing on. We got another one over here, yep, right down there. See that? Right down there. Again, another sarlacc pit. That's my Star Wars reference. Don't want to fall in one of those. You'll fall into the bottom, and then you'll be slowly digested over 1,000 years. Okay, let's go over here. Hear that? Or you'll end up into the land of the slee stack. But the way that this mine is looking, who knows, you might just find some Gorn. Yes, that's a Star Trek reference. Another ore pit. Look at this. Look at this. Holy cow. Oof. Yeah. You would not want to be walking around here with just a cell phone light. No way. There's pits everywhere. Remember that game Pitfall back in the 80s on the Atari 2600? Yeah. That's what we're playing here, Pitfall. All right, turning back around. Look at all the iron in that as I'm pointing the camera off that direction. See, when I see iron like that, and the mine report did say that they were running into more gold values on the more western portion of this ore body. When I see iron like that, that gets me excited. That tells me that that gold is starting to precipitate out of the rock at that location. Because if iron is doing that, gold will be generally be doing it too. Now look at this room here. Look at that. Look at the, I mean, okay. No, there's just no way you can appreciate this. No way at all. Unless I walk out into it. Now off in the distance there, what you're seeing is sunshine back out from where we came. But my goodness, I mean, have you ever seen the more perfect example right here? Look at this beautiful example of a lensed ore body. It's textbook, absolute textbook. Yeah, we're not done. Oh no, we're having way too much fun here. I feel like a kid at Chuck E. Cheese right now. Okay, look down here. Look at that. All right, trying to find the best way down there. Let's go explore it. Wow. Looking for the best way, probably this way. Let's go this way. Now in these large rooms like this, you know, unless you filled this entire space with all kinds of ambient lighting, there's really no way that any sort of a handheld camera can truly capture the space really, really well. Look at this, another ore pass. Gosh, how many have we seen so far? It's just too large. The rock is too dark. It gobbles up all the light. Yeah. Now was that an ore? Yeah, I want to get down here. This is a spot that I didn't get to last time, I don't think. Ooh, I don't want to go there. Nope. I want to get down here. There we go. All right, very carefully, I'm going to use this ladder, kinda. I'm going to bring my weight over here. There. Okay. There, we got light coming. Now we got sunlight. Yeah. Some drill steel laying on the floor. Old beer can from the 70s. And directly above me is looking outside. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to getting outside and going to the top of this hill, seeing how many holes there are. This place is like Swiss cheese. All right, now we're on a haulage level here. Now that direction goes back towards the eastern flank of this hill. Let's save that. That kind of goes back to where we came from. But this way here goes southwest. Now you might be wondering, how in the heck do you know that, Gly? How do you not get turned around in these spaces? Well, when I was 6 years old, I swallowed a compass, and it never came out. All right, continuing on. Nothing up that direction. Stops right there. Turn it back around. Yeah, I swallowed a Lego too. And I told the doctors right before I had my colonectomy, I said, if you find that Lego, I want it back. The nurses and the docs all laughed. And 2 seconds later, I passed out from the anesthesia. But it was nice to pass out to a good belly laugh. That was fun. Let's look up here. Now, yes, guys, I am working this mine a little bit faster today. Faster than what I usually do. Because it's a very large area and there's still a whole bunch more to show you that we have to do today. Okay, looking back up into these big ballroom stopes. Okay, turning around. That's it for here. This, we've covered the entire side of the ore body over on this edge. Yep. Now, let's see, so that went back. That was there, turning around. We got to go this direction. Do believe I saw some bones up here. Yeah, there's some bones. Indeed. There's a whole bunch of vertebrae down on the floor right there. Yep, spinal vertebra. And off this direction, a bunch of wood, and it just goes up there and stops. That's it. Turning around. Okay. Continuing on. The layout of this thing is just really incredibly willy-nilly, but if you're working here every day, I guess it makes sense, huh? Look at this overpass here. Right there. Okay. And now, looking down here on the ground, there's what's left of our critter. There's all the bones. Yep, that one's been here for a very long time. There's the pelvis, probably another sheep. Okay. Yep. Ore chute. All right, we're still continuing in the right direction. Another dead critter right down here on the ground. More bones. There's a skull right there. Top of his skull. What's going off this direction? There's a shoulder blade. Ooh, it's getting kind of morbid in here, isn't it? All right, that's up in here. And it just goes right up here and stops. Okay, turning back around. And I just got a notification that we've got ourselves a dead battery. So now we're in 360 view here, guys. Okay, so I tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna head back outside. I'm gonna do a battery swap, get some batteries recharged, etc. Enjoy myself a little bit of lunch, and then we're gonna pick back up in this mine and see what else we can find, okay? But for right now, I'll just take you along on and just kind of put things in 360 mode as we work our way back out of this mine. Yeah, I can see why there's dead animals down in here. If you get a sheep or something that falls down into one of them ore passes, now you gotta remember, there ain't no light. There's no light down here, okay? Except for where the sun's coming through in a few spots. That animal's gonna get lost down here, gonna be spinning in circles until finally they die. That goes there and stops. This was another ore pass. Yeah. Okay. Let's go up here. So all these ore chutes here are working all the ore passes that we saw right above us. All right, turning back around. That's it. We covered this level. All right, so yeah, I hope you guys were playing the ore pass drinking game today. So every time I say ore pass, you got to take another sip, be it of your adult beverage or non-adult beverage. Okay, guys, we've seen all this, so I'm gonna work my way back outside, take a break, charge some batteries, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, that was a nice break. Yeah, I took a moment and got something to drink and got a little bit of lunch in me and let those batteries charge up a little bit more, because there's a few more things I want to show you before we get down off of this mountain. Now, earlier before we started up here, I thought we were looking at here was the backside of that shaft that Frank and I came up right here. But indeed, no, it's not. I'm gonna tell you about this here in just a second. But take a look at this thing. Look at the size of this stall. This is a support stall right here. And that puppy right there, that's 16 inches across, 16 to 18 inches across right through here. Okay, just a big guy. And look at the amount of compression on that shim up there. You probably are looking at it through this 360 video right now. So they needed to hold this whole area up, otherwise, so it wouldn't fall on their heads while they were mining it. But take a look at this. This is neat. We don't see this very often. As I was saying, I thought that this was the backside of that shaft, and no, it's not. This is a man-made pillar. Look here. All right, turn it around. There you can see that side of it. Okay, and turn it around over here. I'm going to show it to you from that angle. Okay, right here off to my left, that's the shaft we came up. Okay, but indeed, no, this is a man-made pillar. Okay, and up there, they just filled it full of rock to support this giant piece of rock right above my head. Now, speaking of all of that, look at the compression on some of the shims right here. Ooh, boy. And that's why I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when this stuff starts to fail. Right here. That right there. Look at the size of that boulder. Yeah, that failed and fell down. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to go to the top of the hill as I promised you and show you where this shaft comes out at. Let's head up there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm getting a good workout today. Woo! So, let's walk over here on the safe side of this thing. There's the pipe coming up and out of it. That's a compressor pipe. And here it is, the very top. Look down in there. Yeah, hard to believe that old Frank and I climbed almost all the way up and out of this thing that one day. It was crazy, but a whole lot of fun. But we did it. And there it is. And over here, this is what's called a skylight. I don't want to get too close to the edge. That's a leg breaker right there. And that's that big skylight looking down into the giant stope we were in earlier, right there. Okay, let's go up here to the top of the hill so we can say we conquered the mountain. There we are. Top of the hill with an absolute beautiful view. And while I was taking a break and charging batteries, I walked up here and the whole backside of the hill is just pockmarked with ore passes and prospects. They probed this whole darn hill, but there was nothing up that direction. No, so we've got it covered. All right, there's one more thing I want to show you. So let's put it in high gear, get the heck off this windy mountain, and get back down there, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'll see you down there. All right, guys, halfway down the mountain here, and I decided to not go back down to the bottom the way I did the last time I was at this mine. I decided to skirt the mountain more towards the south. And look what I found. Now, I don't feel like boosting all my cameras back up again, so we're just gonna quickly show you here on the 360. Ore pass right here, but around the corner, something we didn't see. Now here's what's left right there. There's what's left of a grizzly. Okay, and they made it out of rail. You see that? Look here. They took rail and repurposed it to make a grizzly. And then over here, let's see, I'm just going to set my camera down here for a second. We'll use this one instead. There we go. Yeah, check this out. Yeah, we definitely didn't explore this. So, let's look here. Okay, get down in here. Let's get some light on the subject. All right, let's explore this one old school. Look, we got rail. Well, I'll be darned. Goes off that direction. Goes up there. Huh. Okay. Well, how far does this go? Let's find out. Yeah, this is definitely one we haven't explored. Okay. Got an ore chute here. What do we have up here? Oh yeah, look at this area. Wow. Very cool. With a massive, huge ore pass going down there. Cool. What's this on the... What's that say there? No smoking near rays is what the sign says. Why is this all looking very familiar to me? Huh. I guess I would have to go back and review the video that Frank and I did, but I'm just not quite recalling this. Oh, wow. That goes way down there, guys. Yeah, you wouldn't want to fall. Holy, oh my gosh. Wow, that's deep. And, yep, I'm going to stay away from that. Look at the rail went off this direction, and all that's collapsed now. Neat. Kind of a bonus for the day, huh? Is that a piece of... Let me look at this. No. Thought we had a nice piece of high-grade ore there, but no. It's just a leverite. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is kind of cool. I mean, you guys are... I mean, back in the early days of mine exploring, long before I had my YouTube channel, this is what it was. Just me and a flashlight. That's kind of how it looked. Well, let's go back here. So that went that direction. Now we got something going this way. Where does this go? Now that goes up and out. Right there. Oh yeah, I saw that when I was on the side of the hill. I do. I remember this now. Looking down that hole. Oh, phew. Whew. Okay, we found out where the bats are roosting. Just like that, hit me in the face. Stinky. P.U. There's a piece of lead. Right there. Yeah, you guys don't want a piece of lead for a sample. That's... eh. Yeah, the bats must be up in here. Yep. So many of you are asking me, what does bat guano smell like? So when you say it gets real stinky like that, what is it like? Okay, well, imagine burnt tortilla chips, a combination of burnt tortilla chips and cat pee. That's what it smells like. Now, is it bad to breathe in? No. No, it's no more bad to breathe in than say if you were to go to a human vault toilet, you know, one of those outdoor stinky human vault toilets, and do your business. That's the end of this one right here. It's no more dangerous breathing in that stink than it is breathing in this stink. But what you certainly don't want to do is roll around in it. And if you're rolling around in bat guano or in a human vault toilet, well, you probably should be seeking professional help. No, you don't want to kick up a whole lot of bat guano dust or roll around in it because it does contain histoplasmosis. especially the wet stuff. And that'll get into your lungs, and it'll give you pneumonia-like symptoms. And if you don't have a strong immune system, it'll flood out your lungs, and you could potentially die from it like you're dying from pneumonia. All right. Wow, that was cool. I kind of think that I explored that once before, but you know, like I said before, I've done so many mines, it's all a blur. Let's continue down this mountain. If I do find something cool along the way, I'll be sure to show it to you guys. All right, guys, lo and behold, indeed, we found another one. Look at this. We got one going right, one going left. Boy, this mine just keeps on giving, doesn't it? It does. Well, let's look right, huh? Do I got that light on? Yeah, I got that light on. And that one turns back and meets up with the other one. What does it do up here? Any goodies? Ooh, turns off that direction. We got critters. What kind of critters are in here? Pack rats. Okay, what goes this way? Uh-huh. Big ore pass with a skylight from the surface. Yep. Okay. Moving on. What's over here? Poof dirt, and nothing. That's it. A few remnants of dynamite boxes, but that's about it. Okay. Got a cable on the ground here. What goes off? So this one meets up with that other pass. Dynamite box pieces. Nothing extraordinary. Aha, I see a lot more staining of iron coming out here. Yeah, we got cross ties on the floor. We definitely had rail headed up into this direction. Alrighty. Ooh, look at there. Now there's a piece. Interesting. That's not a bad looking piece. No, goes up here and stops with a raise. Yeah. Interesting. That's definitely lead. Huh. You think I could bust a piece of that off? You think? Let me put my light down here for a second. I don't know. How about if we use this board? Without the whole ceiling coming down on me, huh? Right? Let me try to get a piece of this. I don't know if I can, but no, that's not what I want. I don't want that. I want that. That's too big. Oh my gosh, that whole big slab's gonna come down on me. Let's look here. There we go. There we go. Haha. Right there. Alrighty, look at that. Now I know it's not spectacular. It certainly isn't full of glitter and glamour like some of the other stuff that I have got for you guys, like azurite and chalcanthite and other than blue minerals. But if one of you wants a nice sample of the ore that they were pulling out of this mine, gosh, that has some heft on it. I can tell that thing is just full of lead. All right? Yeah, that's it. We got ourselves a piece of ore. Right there. That's what they were mining and refining. All right. I'll offer that up on the eBay site. Yep, we'll take a piece. Okay. I'm glad we came down this side of the hill, huh? We're finding all sorts of good things. If I wouldn't have went this way, I wouldn't have found that. Jeez, that's like that's like 5 pounds of lead right there. Yeah, I'll pack this off for you guys. eBay site, down in the description area, hidden treasures abound. Just click on the link. All right. Let's keep it going off, heading off this mountain. Okay, guys, while we're headed over to the last thing I want to show you for today. Now, you've heard me many times talk about ore separation piles. Now, here we have two great big ones, okay? And I'm telling you, great big ones. All right, look at these pieces. You can tell they're just full of lead, full of it. This is absolutely no different than what I just banged out of the side of the ribs on the side of that adit moments ago. Same stuff. Yeah, I know I probably could have just pulled a piece from here, but that wouldn't have been much fun now, would it? So that's what this is. And how I know this is an ore separation pile is because they have it laying on wood, okay, to keep it up off the ground, to separate it from this garbage right here. So this never made it over to the mill, okay? Yep. All right. Now, what I want to show you is up over here. So let's put it into chipmunk mode real quick. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, there we go. Let's see, this looks like a good spot. Let's set the camera down maybe here, huh? Let's see, maybe, huh? Let's try to find a spot. Come on, camera. Give me a second, guys. There we go. I think it's pointing in the right spot. Okay. All right, what we have here is a whole nother adit. Look at the size of this one. Same size as the one that we explored earlier. Okay. Now, let me tell you what's going on here. So, a moment ago, we were over exploring all of the adits and shafts and all the stuff over on that hill on that side. Then the miners came over here and they took a stab at what was going on this side of the mountain. Okay. All right. So now here's what's going on. I've got a dear friend that's going to be showing up here real quick, and I got to help them get all settled in. So I'm not going to be able to post a video next week of a brand new location. So rather, here's what I'm going to do. Now, I've already explored this mine once before. I did it with Frank from Exploring Abandoned Mines. So next weekend, I'm going to have a rerun for you guys, and you can watch that one. Now, I know my older subscribers, you've seen it. For you, it'll be a rerun, but for all my new subscribers, it'll be brand new. But don't expect the camera quality and editing skills to be as fine as you saw it today. But anyways, yeah, him and I went into this here. It's kind of interesting. It's got a laddered incline shaft that, if I remember right, went down a few hundred feet that we explored, and lots of drifts and a whole lot of bats. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing over the next week or so, helping them get settled in so I can enjoy some time with my dear friend. All right, guys. Well, hey, I really do appreciate you coming along on this fun explore. I had a heck of a time running around and poking the camera into areas that we didn't get to see the last time we were here, and definitely didn't get to enjoy the level of drone footage that we enjoyed on these episodes either. Okay, yeah, that was a lot of fun. So with that, I'm gonna get on out of here. Thank you so very much for all of your support. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. You guys are fantastic. And I just love the comments section, getting down in there and chatting with you guys when I can. I didn't get to do that for you guys over the Christmas holiday because I was busy with family and friends. I hope you understand. But when I do get to jump down in there, boy, oh boy, there's some of you. You sure know how to make me laugh. You got a sense of humor like I do. Okay, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks again, and we'll see you again in a couple of weeks. Take care now. Bye-bye.